So we finally arrived at me talking about the best character in the game. Now a lot of bots will say that the best character is Vigilante, but they have not seen what a good Stan can do. They only seen stuff like this. Like, do you know how much damage you're missing out on? And it's much worse when they use the ultimate. Like, bro, what are you doing? Now I'm not gonna lie, I really did not want to make this video because a lot of the broken Stan strats I use will be leaked to the public. But you know what, fuck it. How to play What That Tongue Do, aka Stan in Heroes Battlegrounds. Now as always, M1s. Now his M1s are very special because they do have slightly more range than normal M1s due to his sword, and he swings pretty fast compared to the others, so it's pretty good. His passive increases his overall speed, so moves will be much faster, which is good for doing damage fast, and something that's really exclusive for Stan is his environmental attacks. Every character has this, but his is special. Instead of possibly doing a ragdoll environmental attack, you always will do a combo extender environmental attack, so anytime you're near a pillar or tree, try to get an environmental attack in for more damage. 1,000 slashes is where you slash 1,000 times. It doesn't look like you slash that many times though. It has no finisher, but this move is good for keeping up an M1 combo since it gives you 2 more M1s, much like Ember Assault, so use this to your advantage. It also hits ragdoll people, so you can continue your thingamabobber even if someone's off the ground. This also can be used as an anti-teamer repellent since the hitbox is this big and you can turn while doing it. The second move throws knives, British moment. It's good for fucking with your opponent and hitting them with a finisher since it does go pretty far. You can also mix this with 1,000 slashes. Do it before or after for some extra juicy damage. It also shoots faster after ragdolling someone. The third move is a grab that actually has iframes when it's finished and knocks back enemies. Korgiri remains punching air right now. It does a good amount of damage and it knocks the enemy away. You can also do 1,000 slashes or throwing knives right after, which is good for keeping up a combo, and it finishes at 14%, which is basically this amount of health, so good move. The ultimate is you crouching down and creating a huge red or nah, I'm just kidding. Curdle Pierce is a move that has a pretty long startup and it's easy to avoid, but when you hit this, you can activate this move again and it'll give the enemy testicular torsion that makes them unable to move. This move also has super armor, so it can be used as a way to punish your enemy for being too impatient and rushing you down, but let's be real, no one does that at all. What they do is 3M1 uppercut, then spam the fuck out of 4 in order to hit them with the moment they get back up. It's unescapable and it's a great combo starter. Plus, depending on the enemy's intellect, they'll immediately rag cancel for some reason, so you can knock 2 birds with 1 stone. And the stun time is enough for you to walk up to someone, so take your time, not too much though. The ultimate for Hero Slayer is by far the best one in the game, and that's because of the moves. Just like his passive, he gets a speed boost for every kill, so moves will go from this to this. Crimson Parry is a parry move that leaves the enemy in place in order for you to do any of these 3 moves. It plays a really loud perilous attack sound effect to signify someone activated the parry, and depending on who you're fighting, you may not have an opportunity to activate this at all, because people with 2 brain cells will know not to rush you down, so you're not guaranteed to hit this move all the time. Scarlet Frenzy is when you start going crazy and just start slashing everywhere, you know, just keep doing thingy blah blah. And my AC is broken, by the way, if you can hear that. Yeah, my AC is broken. Unlike some moves, it has iframes, multi-hit, does a ton of damage, and it recharges pretty fast, so this is your main damage dealer since all the other moves are used to set up this move. It's best to use this after M1ing or dealing with a group of teamers. It also finishes on the last hit, so make sure you aim this correctly or else you would actually miss it and not kill the enemy. Sanguine Symphony is just a knife throw times 5, and the final knife throw allows you to have a Curdle Pierce stun effect. The last knife does bypass block, and most players do not know how to hit this effectively, so allow me to tell you. Catch someone in M1 cycle and hit them with this move. Make sure to fully aim at them because you can miss some if you're not right on top of them. Indomitable Will is a move that creates a huge Curdle Pierce stun AoE attack. It also increases your speed as well as your ultimate bar. Now the ultimate bar will decrease way faster if you don't hit anybody, but if you do hit someone, it decreases slower, so you could extend your ultimate if you go on a killing spree. Now due to the stun, this move is a perfect setup for these 2, and it's good for stunning a group of mischievous individuals. So overall, it's a really good ultimate that can compete with monsters like Dabi and Todoroki. The reason why it's so good is because of lack of super armor moves. Most characters don't have any iframe moves and mostly have super armor, so you can grab them and completely bypass their move. But with Stan, you do have iframes for moves like Indomitable Will and Scarlet Frenzy. Even his base moveset's amazing as well. 1,000 slashes halts teamers, Nice is good for getting a finisher, Clutch is good for knocking people back, and Curdle Pierce can punish gangbangings. And of course, every video like this, we have to play ranked, and then fuck.
Shut your bitch ass up!